Boom, I'm back in the house. You already know what it is. Fellagood Podcast, episode 32. Still here. Yeah. You already know. Yeah. It's always something to try to stop you, man. Let me just a little side note real quick. It's always something that's trying to stop you when you're trying to excel in life, when you're trying to acquire greatness, when you're trying to acquire knowledge to become great, when you upgrade yourself, when you uplift yourself and come out of that rut. There's always going to be something, big and small, to stop you. But your focus is always keep your eye on the ball and keep it pushing. Don't worry about nothing else. Keep it pushing. Before I started the show today, pulled a muscle and I felt like I couldn't do it. I said, fuck that, man up. Pop me a thizzle and now I'm ready to get rizzle. So with that being said, again, boom, back in a motherfucking house. Fellagood Podcast, FGP. Let's go. Oh, shit, it feels good. Woo! Woo! Boom! Yeah. All right. Yeah. FGP. Yeah. Man, it feels good. I hope y'all like previous episodes, man. We coming with that fire. You know, we had a special guest. You know, on Valentine's Day, how did y'all like that? Did you like that show? Did you check it out? Have you seen it? If you haven't seen it, it's called Change with Lavish Reynolds. Yes, and if you don't know who Lavish Reynolds is, do your research and you'll find out. Or just go check out Fellagood Podcast and you'll see episode 30, Change, featuring Lavish Reynolds. If you have seen it, tell me what you think down and below. You know, did you like it? Did you not? Tell me on that video what you thought. But anyway, as always, all I do is come with heat. There's not been a show that I haven't blazed that ass. Every show I blaze that ass. Every show. Every show. Every show. I blaze that ass. I come with hot fire. You don't know a nigga consistent like me. Every Sunday, tune in to Fellagood Podcast. We in the building. Yes, my energy's great. Yeah. Woo! Woo! On my Ric Flair shit. Woo! Yeah, promo. Shout that shit out, man. You know what it is. Goodfellas LLC. Goodfellas Gaming on Facebook and on Twitch, starring TTV Jalen. Yeah. And on Facebook, the Mike Podcast, and also the Clubhouse Podcast. Correction, the Podcast Clubhouse on Facebook. It's a group. You can come in. All I ask is that you share you, and share others. All right. Okay. Am I forgetting anything? No, that's about it. Episode 32. Still here. I'm still here. Yeah. I'm still here. I ain't supposed to. Oh, that fat. You fat. I listen. I listen, but I don't. Listen. When motherfuckers is hating on you and talking about you, then you must be doing something right. You know that. Everybody know that. I'm still here. I ain't supposed to be doing this. I ain't supposed to be doing that. Oh, podcasting ain't for you. Oh, your show's lacking this. Your show's lacking that. What my show ain't lacking is this dick. This dick. What the fuck wrong? I ain't supposed to be, though. See, and this is important. I ain't supposed to be doing a podcast. I ain't supposed to switch from Goody and Big. What am I doing? Look, understand something. Goody and Big was Goody and Big, and that was that. But it's beautiful. You still can go there and learn a lot. There's a lot going on with Goody and Big. But then as we transition into where we are now, we still coming with heat rock. it's still fire. It's even better than before, if you ask me. But nevertheless, people, you change in life, there's levels and transitions. This is just a small transition. But see, I don't pay attention, and that's why this is important. You can't pay attention to what outsiders and people think, because if you dictate your life based on what people perceive you to be, and you want to try to be what they want you to be, and what they perceive you to be ain't even, it's just all a bunch of bullshit. I don't listen to nothing but myself. How I'm gonna promote going within, and I'm not doing it. That's all I do is go within myself. And it's been working so well for me that I preach it to you. I know people don't tell you. I know your friends and your people around you don't tell you that you're great. You got a random motherfucker that you don't know, or you do know me, and I'm telling you right now that you are great. Everybody say you shouldn't do this, shouldn't do that. Fuck them. Fuck them all. People tell you want to start doing hair, open up your own hair shop. You say you want to do that, and motherfucker tell you, oh, well, you shouldn't. Fuck that motherfucker. Just because they can't see your vision, but they love the ones they see on the tail. See what I'm talking about? That might have went over some of y'all head. But, do what you want to do. You want to sell shirts. You want to preach the gospel and benefit from that. Whatever the fuck you want to do, don't let another motherfucker tell you can't do it because they ain't doing it or they can't do it. That's what a critic is. A critic criticizes you on... Martin said it best on Run Tell That. Motherfuckers want to criticize me, and a critic can't criticize me on some shit and they can't even do. How you gonna criticize me on some shit you can't even do, ain't got the balls to do? And he was like, criticize these balls. Well, Jonathan's left ball is a bit obtuse to the right. Fuck out of here. Do you. Do you in 2021. Fuck everybody. Do you and go within yourself. Do you and do what you need to do for yourself. So you can be strong. So you can have the right energy. So you can be God. So you can make sure everybody around you eat. Because if you ain't eating right, how they gonna eat right? You already know what I do. This is what I do. I'm just getting started. Yeah. FGP. You know what it is. Hashtag FGP. Hashtag Goodfellas LLC. Hashtag Goodfellas Gaming. Hashtag Koger. Hashtag fuck your merch. Let's go. News. I don't usually do this, but I'm going to usually I do it separate, but I thought it was important to slide in a little news in this joint. You feel me? News here. We have, here in Minnesota, Governor Tim Walz expanding restaurant and bars hours of operation because people are getting COVID, the vaccine now, so things are getting better, so he's expanding the hours on bars and restaurants. Also in St. Paul, 6 members of the St. Paul Street Gang, known as Top 5. These niggas took GTA from the video game and brought it right here in St. Paul, Minneapolis. I ain't trying to boast or brag. All I'm saying, them Top 5 niggas turned shit up around here. They made it where choppers was coming around this bitch just to keep up with these niggas. But, all things come to an end, and 6 members of the Top 5, I believe their ages are ranging from 18 to 23. They're all caught. They all got caught with a pistol on them, and they're all going down. And that's that. Top 5 Street Gang. They took GTA and made it real life. They're all indicted now. Also, in news here in St. Paul, in Minnesota, COVID-19 vaccine trials have already began, and there's also a stipend now being given out to people, a stipend from $500 to $1,400 if you choose to take the vaccine trials. Notice there's trials too. I mean, I wouldn't do it for one, but you already know the first shot is 2 shots, and now there's trials. But yeah, there's a lot of people, I'm sure, that's already enrolled in that program and getting paid for being a guinea pig, I'm sure. And, people do that for a living with other stuff, that aren't vaccinated related, like other things, just experimenting. So you sign a waiver and you tell people you can experiment with me, and if I get fucked up, I can't sue or nothing like that. I think there's a program some kind of space program where you got to lay there for like 2 months straight and you never move. Your body's like in paralysis, and the only thing can move is like your head, and they feed you through tubes. Some crazy shit, like 3 months, and they pay you like $5,000 or something. I don't know. This was a long time ago. I'm sure something way crazier than that now. But my point being, it's just an experiment. So they got that going on here in Minnesota. Let me find out some motherfucker I know here in Minnesota doing trials, getting $1,400. You feel me? But yeah, that's that for news in St. Paul here in Minnesota. And I'm gonna move on to the next part, which is I want to talk about not who, the World Health Organization. Who experts recommend using AstraZeneca vaccine? They're just giving their recommendation. Now, I told y'all here on the Fellagood Podcast that our new president has already established and got back into cahoots with WHO, which we didn't fuck with. And so now WHO is making moves. And they're suggesting that we use this AstraZeneca vaccine other than the other vaccines, probably because they had something to do with making it. And I'm sure Bill Gates had something to do with making it, the one he's suggesting. The White House moving forward. The White House is moving forward with the Harriet Tubman $20 bill now after a 4-year delay. A good friend of mine on Facebook posted this, and I was going to go in on him, but I just thought I'd just talk about it. I thought it was, because he's white, of course, and he posted it thinking that's a good thing for black people, I'm sure. He don't know no better, but I'm here to let him know better. I don't give a fuck about no $20 bill on Harriet Tubman. Do you? Thoughts? Comment down below. Nobody give a fuck about that. That's nothing. But so many people, like my friend, think that's such a great thing. That's a good thing for black people. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about Harriet Tubman, Malcolm X, or Martin Luther King being on no fucking money. You don't understand? Do you understand how money is all a problem as it is? Which doesn't matter because they're going to cryptocurrency. Money won't even matter. So it's almost like a false hope that they present to you just to make it kind of like reparations. I ain't going, Fellagood Podcast don't go for that bullshit, and that's bullshit. Moving along, Massachusetts inmates get prison time reduced if they take the vaccine. Yeah, they'll get Let me read that again. Oh, shit. After... That's just funny. The White House is moving... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I got all mixed up here. Massachusetts inmates get prison time reduced if they take vaccine. Yeah, they're going to get their time reduced, all right. So you got 10 years, you choose to take the vaccine, they'll take maybe 5 years off and you only got 5 left, but you're not going to even, you take the vaccine, you're going to die any motherfucking way and be fucked up any kind of way. So, yeah. Oh, man, that's fucked up because them boys want to get out, especially people who ain't supposed to be in there. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people still, all this prison reform shit and all the shit you hear is just buffering of bullshit. The prison reforms, Meek Mill, Jay-Z, all that, blah, blah, blah. That shit ain't about shit. It's all about, providing an illusion, just like voting. It's an illusion that the people have choice. And you have to give the people that illusion, otherwise you'll have chaos, right? So, when you talk about prison reforms and all these motherfuckers supposed to be doing something for somebody, the truth is, there's still a lot of brothers and people, period, that are in prison and have no business there. They're doing time that they should have never done. Years that they should have never done. So that's crazy that they offering the vaccine to them, and it's kind of like, hey, you got 20 years, you take this vaccine, we take some time off. So that's what's going on with that. In the Congo, they're working to stop a new Ebola outbreak right now amidst COVID-19. But I could assure you that Ebola is in COVID-19. No, I can't assure you that. That's not. Don't fact check me. That was a joke. I don't know. I doubt Ebola's in COVID, because then I had COVID and I would have been fucked up. But maybe it was, and I was. Who knows? Okay. So yeah, new Ebola outbreak in the Congo. They're working on that. But that's, to prep you. So when you hear about it being here, it won't be. Lil Uzi Vert, I want to talk about real quick. Lil Uzi got that diamond, $24 million or either $2 million or $24 million. I forget. I think it was $20 million diamond he put on his forehead. I don't give a fuck about it. That's his business. But what I want y'all to pay more attention to in this picture is how he's sitting taking that selfie, or how he's sitting being photographed. I'm just saying. What the fuck is wrong with niggas, man? I don't get it. T.I. and Tiny, allegations. I had a friend of mine call me the other day. He asked me about the T.I. and Tiny. He's like, man, what you think about, you think they, I said, look, man, you got, when you hear stuff like this, you gotta give it a minute and also break it down. Now, T.I. got away with one, with them guns and shit. He done dodged some shit and more shit. And he's got things lingering over him that we ain't gonna talk about on here today. Because one thing I ain't gonna do, I don't take no pride in talking about no black man. But I don't give a fuck if you green, blue, orange, or if you wrong, you wrong. I don't care if you white, black, blue, green, or orange. If you right, you right. And if you wrong, you goddamn wrong. So as far as their allegations, I just told my friend, you know how I feel about Hollywood, Hollyweird. People involved in Hollyweird, they do weird things. So the allegations that are stemming on not only T.I. but his wife, Tiny, are heavy. They're Epstein worthy, if you will. So, I don't know much about it yet. I don't know more anyway, I should say. Any more up-to-date news on that? So, I don't know. What are your thoughts? That's the better question. What are your thoughts on the T.I. allegations, T.I. and Tiny allegations? What are any of your thoughts on anything I've talked about today? I'm open. I'm an open book, yo. I'm an open book. I'm here to feed you. You know what I'm saying? And as I feed you, I'm learning as I'm going. I'm learning. I'll never stop learning. When you've learned, you got some people think they can't learn nothing. And that's the problem. People's ego get in the way. Oh, that fat motherfucker can't tell me nothing. And that's the problem, because there ain't nobody tell you nothing. But the day you know it all and that you've learned it all, you'll be dead. When you stop learning, you're dead. Let that sink in. All right, well, you know me, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. You know that. I like to come in and get him gone. But we still got a lot of stuff to talk about. Don't get it twisted. That was more or less a little break for myself. To myself. You feel me? I hope y'all doing good today. I hope everything's well. I hope your energy's right. And if it ain't, I hope it is now. As I continue on to crush and run through these facts that'll break your fucking back. don't stand outside and tell me it's raining and I go out there and you on the motherfucking roof peeing. Fellagood Podcast brought to you by Goodfellas LLC and Goodfellas Gaming. Let's go. Elon Musk. Of course, everybody knows Tesla. Heavy in the AI. He's been, lately in the last year, he's been making a lot of moves, and he's talking about he wants to sell all his assets and move to the moon. That's not a joke. He's actually going to do what he's talking about doing. And in fact, I've said this before, there are babies being born on the moon, but you ain't ready for that. Y'all not nearly close ready for that one. Anyway, Elon Musk has a Neuralink implant that chip that he put into a monkey's brain, and now that monkey can play video games. Like I play video games, like anyone, More or less, it made them more. Monkeys are pretty smart and pretty close to, very smart, and their makeup is very close to us. And in fact, the white European has, I believe, chimpanzee DNA, which black people don't. That's a fact. Fact check me. So, this monkey can play video games. He put a chip in the fucking monkey's brain. And, you know how I feel about chips and vaccines and all that stuff. So, artificial intelligence is real. Obviously, you have a phone. You're watching me on some sort of artificial intelligence right now. But in particular, Elon Musk in the last year have been making moves, and the average person ain't paying attention. He's been really doing some powerful things with AI. He made an adaptive AI system, which is called MP.3 or something. I forget what it's called. Don't quote me on that. But he made it. He incorporated into his Tesla technology. That's why you have the vehicles driving around by themselves now and stuff like that. Yeah. So he's deep into this shit. You can't even fathom what this man is doing. This shit I'm talking about to y'all today with the monkey and chip and shit like that, that ain't got nothing on what he really got going on. So yeah. Pay attention, y'all. A lot of stuff going on out here. I can't talk about it all, but eventually I will. I'll get to it when I can, but, it's a lot going on in the world, and Elon's on some other shit and all that. Him and Jeff Bezos, I'm the richest man, now you the richest man, is all distraction for what? Who knows? But believe when you hear this man talking about he going to the moon, he already been there. Moving on. As you know, it's February, which is Black History Month. I don't agree with it at all. Some people get so proud on this month of February because not only have we been all bamboozled and sucker punched and fooled. Shouts out to check out Sucker Punch on YouTube, Goody and Big. Yes, sir. Yeah. We get this pride. We get this, it's Black History. It's our month. Out of all the year, this is our month. For Sparta type shit. Like, motherfucker be turned up like when Chadwick Boseman, whatever his name is, Black Panther. When the first one came out, everybody got so prideful. It was just a movie, and they took it to the next level on some black shit. Black power shit. And so, you're supposed to be so proud this month that the European, that the oppressor gave us to celebrate. And then they slap Valentine's Day right in the middle of your month to take away from the little shit that they did, quote unquote, give you. Well, see, I say give you because it doesn't give me, because I ain't got to tell you. If you know me, you know I don't participate in nothing. Well, Fellagood, you don't take your girl out. Yeah, I take her out every day. I treat my woman good. I treat my wife. I treat my wifey. I treat her good every day. And yeah, I get it. No, well, it ain't that deep. But Valentine's Day is very deep. It's very deep and demonic, actually. See, a lot of things with the Bible and these holidays and stuff is mocked after Greek mythology. And if you follow Greek mythology, and I just got done playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I suggest you play it. I put 80 hours into that bitch, and it's a playful walkthrough knowledge expedition because you're a Viking in Valhalla and you learn about being a Viking in the mountains and coming out of the mountains and then invading Britain. Okay? So, whoever makes that video game is very, very smart. I love to sit down with them because they really dug into a lot of things from that aspect of history. And that's why I like Assassin's Creed, because all of them have really dug up a lot of gems from history, because in school they don't teach you the truth. They just teach you what they want you to, to keep you dumbed down, to be a great worker, to be a great servant, not to be a boss. But anyway, I got off topic. Is February is Black History Month. I don't respect it, and I never have. When I was dumb, and I apologize, because if you're indulging and you feel that way, then if I say I was dumb, I'm calling you dumb. And I wasn't dumb, I just didn't know better. So if you don't know better, then you're so, gung-ho for something that these people don't, so you got to think everything they give us is only going to benefit them. You have to know that. I've said in past episodes, how they used to kill us if we would even be caught reading. And then they gave you the Bible. So why is it not okay to read, but now they give you the Bible? You don't see, but people don't pay attention. So you take that Bible and think it's something to get from, and so you take, just like, Black History Month, you take what they give you. No, I'm not indulging, and I'm not saying I'm against what they've given you if you feel some kind of way about what I'm saying. All I'm saying is a bunch of bullshit, because our history is so deep and so vast and so big, but they want to just sprinkle a little bit in February, which they usually never really even tell the truth. The real truths about our history is what needs to be exposed, and that's why Fellagood Podcast is in that motherfucking house. But, like always, before I go, I digress. I like to leave you with a fella fact, but today is different. I want to leave you with fella facts, because we've done a lot, and the list is very big. I could pull up a list and show you over 200 Black men and women who have created things, but because they were slaves when they created it, they don't get the props for it. They didn't get any royalties for it or acknowledgments for it. You know me to be telling nothing but the truth. I tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Because what? Hashtag the truth shall set you free. Black History Month. Now, I'm going to give you real Black history, bitch. Let's go. 1880, Nathaniel Nearest Green. Black man. He taught young Jack Daniel how to craft, or the art of crafting and distilling. I didn't know that, actually. I just learned that recently, and I always like Jack. I like Jack and Coke. I have a Jack and Coke every now and then, especially when I used to travel and shit. I have me a Jack and Coke. And interesting, he taught Jack Daniel the trade, the whiskey that's popular today, how to craft that. So I think that was pretty awesome. And that was in 1880, and then Nathaniel died in 1890, 10 years later. I just thought I would note that. I don't know what happened. I'm going to dig in and find out, but I'm sure it was some bullshit. Duh. Now, if he dare say he helped that motherfucker craft that, it could be ugly. It could be ugly. It could be ugly. So, yeah, that's one Okay? And then I want to note in the 70s, Griselda Blanco, the Queen of the South, was finessed by Charles Crosby, black man, a.k.a. the Smooth Operator. Smooth Operator. Yeah, he finessed the shit out of her. Moving on to some real shit, though. Garrett Morgan, in 1923, invented the gas mask, improved sewing machine, but fuck all that. He invented the 3-signal traffic light. So please, when you're at the light and you salute. Salute to Garrett Morgan for his contribution to what we call America, which was stolen from us. And like I said, the list is very long, so I cannot go through all of them today. Oh my God, we've done a lot of stuff. We've been at a lot of things, okay? But again, because like I've said in previous episodes, we were never at the table when the deal was made, when the contracts and things were saw and the rules and regulations were, we were slaves, and that's not even hard to understand. So how would you be accredited anything? How would you be acknowledged for anything? You're a fucking slave. You're a fucking nigger. In no way, shape, or form is this hate speech, or do I promote hate or violence. All I'm doing is stating facts. They used to call us niggers back in the 1920s, and further on and beyond that, we used to be called niggers and black pieces of shit, and we were considered such, and quite frankly, we're considered the same today. Moving on. Edmund Berger invented in 1839 the spark plug. Black man. He invented the spark plug, which is required in every gas-operated mechanism today. Cars, lawnmowers, any fucking thing you need that's gas-power-operated, motherfucking generators, whatever, needs a spark plug changed every now and then, and this black man created that. So let that sink in on your head when you thinking the motherfucker out here only seeing red. Man, I'm trying to keep it real with y'all all the time. I ain't trying. I don't even say that word much because that's what I do. Fellagood, keep it 100 all the time. And you're welcome to let me know if you don't like what I'm saying. Say it in the comments. Let me know. So shoot me an email. fellagoodpodcast@yahoo.com. Holla at your boy. If you want to be on the show, do a Zoom, do a debate. If you don't like the shit I'm saying, holla at your boy. Because you know what? I'm very intelligent. I'm very well spoken, so there's no problem with me being able to have a intelligent, positive conversation with someone that doesn't agree with me. That don't have to mean that we got a beef. We can talk about why you don't agree with me. Other than that, you know what it is. Fellagood Podcast, episode 32. I love y'all, man. Thank you for tapping in. You already know what I'm finna say. Ain't nothing more important than time. Even if you got a nice watch, you can't get it back. I could break this today, lose it. I get it back. But you cannot get your time back. And so with that being said, I appreciate y'all tapping in with me today. I love y'all. I hope y'all like what I've been doing. Let me know if you support and think that I'm doing good. If you like what I'm doing, let a nigga know you like what I'm doing. Because I'm going to keep doing it whether you let me know or not. But I want you to know more than anything that you should go within that. I want you to know that, like me, you should go with inside yourself because you can be great. And if you know you're great, know that you can be a god. With that, I leave you. Fellagood Podcast, baby. I'm out. Episode 32, still here. I'm still here. And guess what? Episode 33, episode 34, episode 35, episode 36, episode 37. Oh, hey, gonna keep going and going and going.